All right, hold on, guys. Yeah, 30 second. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the other side of the stream here. I'm Lennon's Kitchen, along with, of course, my good friend, Mr. Dirk Mason,
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Dirt Mason here.
and Slicklink.
Yo, what's up?
All right, guys. So today, we actually are doing something a little different. We are bringing back our serious stream to address a matter. And this matter has to be readdressed again. So, unfortunately, we have been experiencing an epidemic. Okay, not talking about new virus, but there is one out discovered. I'm not talking about another COVID thing. I'm talking about the fact that we have an issue with money. And I'm not talking about like our issue. We're talking about like food issue. There's a big thing affecting the food world, and that is, of course, eggs.
Eggs, Caleb. Remember that?
Eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
I'm gonna spam eggs in chat.
No, you're not.
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, you guys, egg prices have increased tenfold. Unfortunately, it has been so jaw-dropping that over here in San Antonio, where I live, yes, I just docked my city and where I live. Over here in San Antonio and in Texas, and I'm sure many parts of the world, Caleb can also read this too, and so can Mason. A carton of eggs, 12 dozen, is $5.
That should have been at least $1 or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like, dude, like compare that to fucking like burgers at Five Guys, where that's like $20.
Okay, Lennon, how much did you say that a carton of eggs was over where you are for 12 count?
Well, at HEB it's like $4.90 something.
Okay. I'm doing Walmart because that's where
Obviously, that's where you can access your eggs. But yes.
No, we want the. Hold up. We are looking at. That's the wrong place. I want my current location. Yes, more accurately. All right. Here we got the neighborhood market because that's the one closest by. So that way it gives you an accurate description of what. Okay, so are we just looking at great value, right? Or market
Yeah,
side?
we're looking at both.
Okay, so a 12 count of eggs, extra large. Okay, we have large 12 count, and we have extra large 12 count. Okay, large great value white eggs 12 count where I live is $5.46. It's $4. It's $45.05 per count, right? Or is that just yeah? And then an extra large great value is $6.12.
Yeah,
for the extra large.
Yeah. How and what do you think about that?
Because I remember eggs, like a 12 count of eggs, back then were what? Like, shit, they weren't even near $6.
Yeah, back then, eggs, dude, those were 99 cents.
Right.
And
Oh. Yeah, even when COVID started too, I mean, of course, COVID, it wasn't even that bad. I mean, sure, it was like $2, $2.99. I mean, or $1, $2.99. Then we had another bird flu that went up to that made them go up to at least $3. But $6 freaking dollars for an extra large egg.
I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
Mhm.
All right, get ready for this.
Okay.
I looked up on Google average cost of eggs in 2010. About the average price of a dozen large grade A eggs in the United States in 2010 was $1.66.
Yeah, $1.66, which is not bad, which is doable. Somebody with $5 can buy at least can buy at least 3 to 5 dozen count of those things. Now we look at a 3 dozen count of those things, and guess how much they are?
They're like almost like 6. Oh my gosh, hold on. Just let me go back to the Walmart real quick. Let me just put in 12 count for eggs.
No, 5 dozen. Or 3 dozen. 3 dozen.
eggs.
Yeah, because we're gonna.
36.
All right, so we're gonna do a. There it is. $6.12. Let me go to my calculator on my watch. 6.12 times
3.
what? 3?
Yeah.
$18.36.
Yeah.
For $18.36, you could literally just buy a fucking 36 count for $16.36, which is already expensive enough.
Yes, exactly. Now, I'm going to pause us here for a little bit because I'm going to pull this out here.
It's freaking ridiculous. You're muted.
Lennon, you're muted.
Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, I'm gonna pause this stream here for a little bit because we're gonna look at a video that kind of explains it a little bit.
He accidentally mutes himself again. I'm joking.
We don't allow that type of language in my classroom. But anyways,
Classroom. We're learning.
Are we learning?
yes, we're learning.
When was this a classroom, Lennon?
Oh,
I don't want to learn. I just want to be dumb and stupid.
Aren't you already that?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Damn.
All right. Oh, you're right.
I'm just Happy Leif Erikson Day. Bergen.
My favorite color is triangle.
My favorite letter is the number 3.
My favorite person is Mason. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Aww. My favorite toy is a knife sharpening kit.
Mason.
My favorite toy is the battery acid.
My favorite activity, my favorite game to play is stepping on broken glass.
My favorite challenge is to do the Tide Pod challenge.
Oh boy, that is so
My
general.
my favorite challenge is doing backflips off skyscraper challenge.
My favorite challenge is I can't say it on here.
What do you mean?
My favorite challenge is to order Papa John's pizza and then order Domino's pizza at the exact same time, so both drivers pull up to the driveway and they both get into a fight.
Right. What are you doing here?
All right, let's watch this.
All right, let's watch this. I'm trying to fix the orientation to the screen here so you guys can see it.
Oh, you mean like it's next to the YouTube logo on the top right bottom corner.
No, I know that, but I'm on the StreamYard side. I want to make sure that you.
Oh, I see. You want to change the layout.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see. We got this one.
While
here.
we're watching this, I want to make some tea real quick.
Oh, okay. Ooh, tea is good. I have some tea in the refrigerator too. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this little video here. So here we go.
You go grocery shopping, you don't need us to tell you that eggs are expensive and in some places in limited supply. In 2024, the average price of a dozen large grade A eggs jumped 65%, while overall food prices rose just 2.5%. And the Agriculture Department predicts prices will go up another 20% this year. A big reason for these sky-high egg prices, the bird flu outbreak that started in 2022. Since then, efforts to limit the spread of the virus have led to the slaughter of more than 145 million chickens, turkeys, and other birds, the vast majority of them egg-laying chickens. Two perspectives on this story. David Anderson is a professor and livestock economist at Texas A&M University, and Angela Rasmussen is a virologist at the University of Saskatchewan. David, let me start with you. Help us by putting these prices, these high prices, into perspective. In the historical context, where do they stand?
Well, these are all-time record high prices. So, in a historical context, we're at the peak. We're the highest they've ever been.
Are there some regions of the country that are harder hit, or the prices are higher than in others?
Well, yeah, there are. Particularly if we look at the coasts, New York and California, we certainly see higher prices there for the same reason they're always higher in those locations. One is it's a long way from where we produce the majority of the eggs in the U.S. to those markets. But, once you get down, if you're going to deliver to a store in New York City, it's probably a little more costly to get to those markets.
And David, how big a factor is bird flu in this? And are there other factors
that really
as well?
Is the factor. That really is the factor in these prices. We have other things like a long-term increase in demand for eggs as we've increased our protein in our diets. Eggs compete as a protein source with meats and other vegetables protein sources. But those long-term trends in increasing demand are really dwarfed by this sudden shock to the system of a disease outbreak that wipes out a portion of our supplies.
Angela, let me ask you about this disease outbreak. Tell us about this latest strain of the bird flu and why it's so persistent.
So there's actually multiple strains of the bird flu that are currently circulating in wild birds, as well as in the nation's dairy cattle. We actually have multiple spillovers occurring to these different poultry farms. Some of these viruses are coming from wild birds. Some of these viruses are coming from wild birds that have contracted the virus from the dairy cows. There's a number of other species, such as cats as well, that are also getting infected. So there's actually quite a lot of H5N1 influenza viruses circulating around in the environment in other species of animals, and that is partly responsible for both the increased number of flock outbreaks as well as the increased number of human cases.
Talk about those human cases. The CDC says that in the United States there are about 66 human cases, and recently we had the first death in the United States. What's the risk to humans, and how worried should people be about it?
Yeah, so this is a really complicated question because people should definitely be concerned about it. But at this time, the risk to the general population is quite low. And part of the reason for that is we've seen no evidence of sustained human-to-human transmission with these viruses. So every one of these human cases is actually getting the virus from an animal either from a bird, the case that you mentioned that was severe and died was contracting the virus from a backyard flock of poultry, or they're getting it from dairy cattle. So these are a lot of occupational exposures that we're seeing. We're not actually seeing the virus spread from human to human. That said, that's good news, but it's still very concerning because the more human cases there are, the greater the likelihood that this virus could mutate to be able to transmit efficiently from human to human. So while the general risk to the population is low unless you're handling or in close proximity with one of these animal species, we really do need to keep an eye on this to make sure that any human to human transmission is detected before it has the opportunity to spread outward into the human population.
And Angela, should people be concerned or worried about eating eggs, for instance?
So eggs are actually quite safe to eat, as is milk, as long as it's cooked or pasteurized. I wouldn't recommend eating raw eggs right now because we do know that eggs can support the growth of influenza viruses. In fact, that's how we often grow vaccines for flu. They really grow up a lot of virus. So make sure you cook the eggs, make sure you're drinking pasteurized milk, but otherwise the food supply is safe.
David, what's it going to take to bring these prices down to earth?
Well, the first thing we need is the disease to quit occurring and wiping out chicken farms. And the second thing is just time to rebuild flocks, to replace the lost birds. And that just takes a little bit of time.
Talk about that. How long? I mean, we're talking about the flocks that have been destroyed. As soon as it shows up in a flock, they to try to keep it from spreading, they destroy the flock. How long does it take to rebuild that flock?
Well, it takes about 26 weeks to grow a hen, a pullet they're called, to get them to where they start laying eggs. And then it takes a little while longer to get the eggs fully sized. The first ones are kind of small. So to get to the eggs, the large ones that we see at the store, or extra large, if you like those, takes a little bit longer. And so, just think about, here we are with biology. That's really our time constraint. It just takes some time to do that. Although we can look at egg prices and they're highly volatile, we go back to 2022, 23, and we went from over $5 a dozen to 84 cents per dozen by May of 23. So the potential for lower prices is there, just given a little bit of time.
David Anderson, Angela Rasmussen, thank you both very, very much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Oh, my tea is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, boiling water.
Wow,
That's
Caleb
freaking
knows how to cook.
crazy, though. $6 for eggs.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really, really, really crazy. And I also want to address, too, that there was a recall from Walmart about broccoli. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, there is a recall for broccoli, yes. Mm-hmm.
You know what's even crazier?
Mm.
Did I
Great
ever share that
value.
broccoli?
So, like a gallon of Great Value milk, 2% milk, is $3.44.
That's the same price as Sam's.
Damn.
Sam's, yeah, but Sam's is normal. So, but yeah, milk, because of the whole, price increases. I also want to address, too, that, again, this is where a little bit of politics is going to come in, Caleb. We have to, luckily, both the Mexican and the Mexican president and Trump have agreed to, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. They, I don't know what I'm freaking, but both parties have agreed to halt the tax hikes for at least a month or so.
Right.
Trump's idea is to impose tax cuts on us, China, and Canada.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah.
So things are going to go up. Avocados are going to go up. all the goods and things that we have, they're the foods and stuff, they're gonna increase in prices too.
Right.
But there's one particular place that has decided, hey, we're not gonna do anything. That's Waffle House. Waffle House has decided not to mess with the prices of their items. What they're going to do is they are going to basically, I think, work with each other to keep prices going down.
Yeah,
Their
because they're going to take it at a loss, to be honest. But they want to keep customers coming.
Yeah, they do. They want to keep customers coming, exactly. So just be prepared if you order a breakfast item or a taco and it's double or it's more than what it's worth, because restaurants are
Dude,
feeling.
you know what blows my fucking mind? Dude, remember when McDonald's breakfast burritos were like $1? Now they're like $2.
Yes, now they're like $2. Even Bach Hotel.
Yeah, Taco Bell's not also escaping those too. They're never beating those allegations. They're expensive as well.
Yeah.
They are kind of expensive, yes. But yeah. Any comments you guys want to make? Anything you want to address about anything affecting the food world? No.
I'll be honest though, there's a lot going on. I think the worst thing, in my opinion, is probably just like, what is it? Freaking dude, just can we talk about how like the prices of like most groceries these days? Like you buy a certain amount of groceries, or you just buy anything. Like for example, I'll be honest. I went to a Walmart to buy just a couple essential things. Toothpaste, some deodorant, and like some soap. And then I did buy a brand new headset with that because it was payday, right? But let's realistically, let's exclude the headset I bought. I was looking at $50 fucking dollars.
And
just for some basic shit. It all adds up.
It does. Unfortunately, it does add up. And that's because, again, from political aspect, taxes are being imposed on China and many of our other allies. Yeah.
man.
Right.
That's a lot of things, yeah. So be prepared for an increase in stuff like that.
God damn,
Right.
Lennon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All over tiring and yawning.
Oh, I know, right? But yeah, those are the things I just wanted to address to y'all. This is why it was a serious stream, because it just needed to be addressed. That just be prepared for increasing prices, y'all.
Oh boy.
Right.
Yeah. Not only is food getting affected, it's also, like Mason said, our everyday essentials. Like our stuff, like tools and toys and stuff like that. Yeah, everyday
Even
goods.
video games.
Video games too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait till GTA 6 comes out. I mean, if they charge for $100, no. If it's $100, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna kind of buy it. Okay, but it's GTA 6.
I
What
made
am I supposed to do?
He has to consult me first before he buys anything. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, boy. I'm pre-ordering GTA 6. I'm pre-ordering the Switch 2. You know that for a fact. I ain't missing out on that shit. But if fucking Rockstar charges $100 for their game, Well, every company's gonna go, oh, yeah, hey, they're charging $100 for their game. Why don't we charge $100 for our piece of fucking shit?
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Knockoff places are trying to do it too. So yeah.
I know, right? I spent like I said it before. I spent. I was
At least
talking before we
fucking
just went
Helldiver
live.
is $40.
Yeah, Helldivers $40, which I actually bought Helldivers actually today. I bought the physical edition.
No, I must say too that restaurant food is expensive now.
Restaurant food is so fucking expensive, bro.
In-N-Out still accepts one of the. Is
You know what
still
blows my
accepting-
fucking mind? Remember when gaming controllers used to be like only like a couple bucks, right? You know what I mean? Like you could easily get like a used controller for about $30 or something like that. Dude, every PlayStation controller, and I get it, it's just PlayStation, it's how it is like around $75. Some of them are like $80.
Yeah, and
I did end up buying a Helldivers 2 limited edition controller, but it's only because it was a limited edition. When it comes to buying most products nowadays, for example, I went to buy an extra cord for my phone because I wanted 2 longer cords than the one that was in the box, right?
Mhm.
I just
You
need
didn't like
USB.
wire charging.
I don't usually like wire charging, but I want 2 wires just in case.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I
You
see.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, how's the charging working out?
Oh, it works great. It works great on my pad. It works great on my pad in my car, and the charging's fast. But I had to go buy 2. I needed another USB-C cord, and I just needed like a 1 millimeter, which is like a 3x3, right? 3.3.
Mm-hmm.
It was an Apple one, right? Because it was just a USB-C, right? It's USB-C to C. $15 fucking for a fucking USB-C to USB-C cord. I know I know you can go cheaper and get an on one. I know, but I was at Best Buy with my dad, and I was like, I just need a fucking cord. I had the cash, bought it.
Yeah, no, it's true because I actually bought. That's why I bought my 10-foot cord. Yeah, I bought my 10-foot cord and my 45-watt charger, and to this day, I have 2 of them actually, because I use one for work. And to this day, they are super fast chargers. So I highly recommend that you get a charger with a higher wattage.
Yeah, I was gonna do that because while I do love using my charger pad, and I don't mind using it, I am probably gonna get a backup charge block, basically a super fast charge one, right? And get a cord so that way I have a backup just in case.
Yeah,
Because I really do like using wireless charging pads.
You like using wireless anything?
Oh, you bet.
What was that supposed to be, Lennon?
Yeah.
You
That's
have a problem with wireless charging?
it's called porn. No, I'm just kidding.
You nasty.
Man.
You nasty.
Hey, I just did a truth about Lennon's kitchen without even being exposed.
Are you sure about that? Hey, Venti, fire up that stream.
I'm just kidding, everybody. But yeah, that's just all I wanted to address, you guys. This was a short stream today. So anybody have any questions or remarks?
Nope. No. Fuck
Alrighty.
the egg prices, man.
Yes, you guys, just be
Eggs.
very vigilant for your grocery egg prices and goods too, and services as well. Services has also gone up. I forgot to mention that too. So your streaming
Hey,
services,
Mason.
so yeah.
Yes, Caleb.
And so have your
Like-
gym memberships. Mhm.
Do you like eggs?
I like
Okay.
eggs.
You-
I like eggs. I like eggs. Oh, it's no. It's Eggster.
Oh yeah, that is
Spriggy!
Yeah, he sounds pretty.
Oh hell, the Meowster. Oh hell, the
The
Meowster.
Eggster.
The Eggster, yeah, the Eggster, yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Well, this was a great stream. Thank you, Mason and Kayla, for joining me today.
Oh yes.
Alrighty. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh.
Bye-bye. I can... That sounded... Come on. This thing does not want to cooperate with me today. Come on, clear.